What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode, GH, let me tell you something. That whole fight at the grave site was just pure D ghetto. That was so ghetto. It was good, but it was ghetto. Imagine somebody at the gravesite visiting their relative's grave, and you just hear all this arguing and yelling. I'm like, oh my God. I say, y'all really doing this? And I can't say I blame Molly for reacting the way she reacted, because everybody was trying to tell Molly, like, not here, not here, not here. We can't do this here. Molly said, nah, fuck that. Molly said, I had enough of her shit. I don't even blame Molly for snapping the way she snapped, because the way Christina was acting at the funeral and at the gravesite, I would have lost my shit too. I wouldn't be able to hold that in. I don't even blame Molly on that one. Sitting over here gonna call this child Adela. I'm like, girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere, that ain't her name. First of all, her name is little baby Irene, and her name ain't no damn Adela. You want to name something Adela, go name your stuffed animal Adela. Go do that, since you want to name things Adela. I mean, because in my opinion, I understand that's Rick mama too, but Rick ain't had no damn relationship with that lady, and and Molly never knew her, so we're not naming her that. No, we're not gonna sit here and honor Sonny mama, and I say Sonny mama because she raised Sonny. She raised the thug, and he raised, and look what he raised. Well, look what Alexis raised. Thug Jr. or wannabe thug. Yeah, so anyway, that shit was just pure D ghetto. I said, look at this. Arguing at a grave site. But Molly was giving it to her. Molly was giving it to her ass, and I loved it. And here go Alexis. Molly, not now. Molly, just stop it. This isn't helping. I love how she got into Alexis' ass too. She said, oh, this why you were so eager to get your law license back so you could take my child from me? I said, bitch, you better give it to her. I said, give it to her drunk ass. Give it to her. Because the way Alexis keep coddling Christina, it annoys the shit out of me. Like, even at the funeral, when TJ turned around to go, get comfort from his family and check in with his family, Molly stood there by her damn self. Never once did you see Sam or Alexis get their raggedy ass up and go hug that girl. Not once. But they were all over there lifting Christina up, hugging Christina. Oh, Christina, and all her hysterics. I'm like, get the hell on with this. As far as I'm concerned, Christina, Sam, and Alexis could go jump off a damn bridge, as far as I'm concerned. Because that's that fake family shit. I don't like that. That's that fake shit. They want to sit here and coddle Christina like Molly didn't lose a child. Like Molly's not grieving. You know what I'm saying? And I was glad that Christina finally admitted that she wasn't going to give them the baby from jump. I'm glad she admitted that. I'm like, good, you finally were honest. It's about time. It's about time. And this is why I'm not on Christina's side, because my whole thing is, and this is why I will always refer to Molly as being Irene's mother. I don't give a damn about biology. I don't care. It's a simple fact that that was the intention. Christina came to them and begged them to let her be the surrogate. Beg them. And she was warned how serious this was. She was warned. And now you're going to try to turn around and try to take that child? Nah, freak that. Freak that. No, Molly deserves to keep her foot on Christina fucking neck. She deserve it. You know what I'm saying? And Sam pissed me off the worst. Did y'all see that nasty look Sam gave Rick when he was comforting Molly? I'm like, why are you looking at him like that? Like, she just shot him the most nasty of looks. And I'm like, what the hell is your problem, girl? You haven't seen Rick in damn near 10 years. What is your problem? Now, I understand her and Rick go back like 4 flats. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of beef between them or whatever. And they used to sleep together and whatnot back in the Dizzy. But it's like, for her to act like that towards him now, it's like you act like that man pissed in your cereal. Like, what is your problem, Sam? Like, the way she looked at him, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you mad because he comforting his own daughter? And that's all Rick did. He didn't even do anything. He was there as a support system. And I love that Rick was there because Molly needs it. At least one of her damn parents is there showing some support for her. And I'm glad, Molly laid Christina down, like, let her know, listen, that was my child. You know what I'm saying? You took your ass to Ava apartment. You ain't had, well, Ava hotel room. You ain't had no business going there. You know what I'm saying? You put that child in harm's way. You're the reason she going. And I'm glad Molly laid into her ass because she deserved it, and so did Alexis. And I'm glad she brought up the affidavit that she found, the papers that Christina was gonna try to file with the courts for custody. I'm glad she found that shit and she let them know about it. Good for her. You know what I'm saying? Now, Alexis wants to sit here and tell Christina, oh, you need to make peace with her. Oh, you guys need to pull together. And Christina got some nerve. Oh, I'll never forgive Molly for blaming me for the baby's death. Well, I'm glad you won't forgive her. Because you know what? At the end of the day, Molly should not forgive her either. You know what I'm saying? With a sister like Christina, who the hell need enemies? Okay? I'm glad Molly, and I hope Molly keeps that same energy. I'm glad she won't forgive her. And I hope she keep the same energy with her. I hope she continue to stand on business with Christina. I hope so. But yeah, I'm glad, Rick was there to comfort his daughter and stuff like that. He need to be there. Hopefully he stick around. I can't blame Rick for not liking being in Port Charles. I don't blame him. Because why would I want to stay in this town of people who don't like me? Like, I can't fault him for not wanting to live there no more. I can't fault him at all. I don't blame him. And I'm also glad that TJ told Jordan about the custody papers as well. Because I already knew. When Jordan heard about that, I already knew what her response was going to be. And she ain't disappoint either. Because she let it be known to Curtis. She was like, oh, if that baby would have lived and they tried that shit, she said, please, I would have fought Alexis and Christina tooth and nail. And I know she would have. I know Jordan would have. Jordan would have lit into their ass every day. I know she would have, and I hope she still do. Even though the baby ain't here no more, I hope Jordan gives it to Alexis. I hope she give it to her raw, too. I hope so. Because let's be real, had the baby lived and there was a custody battle, I don't see Christina winning. I don't think Christina would have won. No way in hell Christina would have won a custody battle against TJ. No way. Christina, in my opinion, is very unfit to be a parent. She's very unfit. She's unfit to dress herself in the morning. Okay? Like, there's nothing about her that screams stability. She wouldn't give no child no stable home. Absolutely not. Just because she got a nice little trust fund that Sonny set up for her would not make her a good parent. She's not attentive. She's not sweet. You ain't nothing that a parent should be. Nurturing, comforting, none of that. You just loud mouth and annoying. And, just selfish. I would have brought up all her shit up in court had that baby would have lived. Her being all up in a coat and whatnot. Everything that she's ever done would have worked against her, in my honest opinion. Christina ain't fit to watch a gerbil, let alone a child. Please. But yeah, I'm glad, Jordan was in mama bear mode and I was here for it. And I really hope that the Ashfords and Molly continue to give Christina and Alexis pure hell. I hope they do. For the rest of eternity. I hope they do. I can't wait for this beef. Because this beef between Christina and Molly is a long time coming. I'm going to tell you, it's like Sonny and Rick all over again. It's like the new generation of Sonny versus Rick. And I'm here for it. And I hope Molly continue to come out on top on this one. I hope she do. I don't trust Christina ass though. Something tell me she going to be petty. I wouldn't trust her because she might try to go and try to change the baby name on a certificate or something. I don't trust her because she keen on naming that child Adela. I don't trust her at all. I wouldn't put it past her to try to change names on her gravestone and all that. I wouldn't trust her. Just straight up wicked. So anyway, moving on from that. So the deception stuff, I ain't gonna lie, I could have did without that today. I really could have, because I don't feel like it was necessary. But Lois was doing a good job though. Everybody was impressed. She was killing it if Tracy gave her a compliment. Because even Tracy was like, oh, you did good. You did a good job. I said, oh, Tracy complimenting you? Yeah, you must have really have knocked it out the park if Tracy giving you kudos. Because Tracy don't get that to everybody, and definitely not often. If I was Lois, I wouldn't worry about people. Like, you can't worry about other people's thoughts of you, what they think of you and how they feel about you. It's about what you think of yourself. At the end of the day, I wouldn't worry about it. I like Lois's accent. I know it might annoy some people or whatever, but that's how she talk. You can't help how you talk, and you shouldn't change up who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's her. She's Bensonhurst. That's her style. You know what I'm saying? Never, shrink yourself to fit in with other folks. Never. You know what I'm saying? She need to continue to be her, and the numbers obviously speak for themselves because the numbers were through the roof. She was selling product, so, and the producers and stuff are eager to get her back on there. So keep being you. That's all you can do. I wouldn't switch up nothing, because that's how you lose your fan base. That's how you lose that audience, is when you start switching up, becoming something that you're not. You got to be who you are. That's what brought you to the dance. Continue to be you. Despite what people may say, who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, moving on from that. I don't blame Laura for not giving up on Lulu. I don't blame her not one bit for not giving up on her. Because at the end of the day, it's easier said than done. I mean, that's her child. That's her only daughter. You know what I'm saying? And she know her daughter. She know her daughter gonna eventually pull through. She gonna fight. You know what I mean? I don't blame her. Because I know some people, it's hard for them to watch their children laid up like that, being a vegetable. It's hard for them to do. But think about it. Laura was in that same predicament at one point too. But ain't nobody give up on her. For a long time, Laura was out of commission. So nobody gave up. So she can't see herself giving up on Lulu. I'm glad Maxie went to go see her and whatnot. As far as Dante is concerned, I get what he's trying to say, but at the same time, I disagree with Dante wholeheartedly. Just because he's with Sam now, and him and Lulu were divorced when she went into that coma, it doesn't invalidate what they were to each other. It doesn't invalidate the life that they shared at one point with each other. So he still has every right to love her, to want her to be okay, to want her to come out the coma. He has every right to want that, despite the changes in his life. You know what I'm saying? That was his wife. The mother of his child. He's always going to love Lulu. I don't give a damn what he said. Oh, I love Sam and stuff. That's fine. You can love Sam all you want. But Lulu, in my opinion, will always be the love of Dante's life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure one day when Lulu wakes up, he going to have a choice to make. I'm surprised Dante didn't mention or remember that Lulu came to see him to tell him that she loved him and wanted to be with him. Because Max even made that clear to Lulu. She was like, she never told Dante that Lulu wanted to get back with Dante and whatnot. Because she felt like had she would have told him that, he wouldn't have moved on from Lulu and started dating Sam or whatever. I don't think so. I think he still would have moved on, but it would have been nice of him to know. But I thought he knew that when she came to see him. Even though she couldn't get the words out, she kind of mouthed it, so I kind of figured he knew what she was saying. But he caught the tail end of Maxie's little conversation and stuff when she was telling Lulu to fight to come back to the people that love her, including Dante. At the end of the day, Dante not escaping Lulu. They shared a life together. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with still loving on your ex-wife or whatever, especially when y'all had that kind of bond. You know what I mean? And it wasn't contentious. So he has every right to still love her and care about what happens to her. Especially for their son's sake. I wonder what type of trouble Lucky done got his ass up into now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody done brought him into some little cell looking thing, little dungeon, and got him all handcuffed, chained up. I said, Lucky, what the fuck you done got yourself into? Like, what you doing? Who you done pissed off? Because I know he done pissed off somebody. I'm like, Lucky, ain't nobody got time for this now. What you done did? God, he into some mess. And I'm pretty sure somebody gonna have to bail his ass out of trouble yet again. Hopefully Laura don't gotta write no check to get him out of his little mess. Because if I was her, I'd be pissed if I had to do all that. But anyway, this was a cool little episode. I enjoyed it. For a Friday episode, I felt like this was actually a step up from last Friday. Because Lord knows these last Cliffhanger Fridays have been dreadful. So I feel like this was definitely a major step up from those. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Hope you all have a great night. Have a great weekend. I'll see you all later. Peace.